Hi, it's Nate Charles, and welcome back to the Rule of Law Brief. Well, he's done it. He plastered his face all over the U.S. Department of Justice. There is very little evidence that Donald Trump is a particularly skilled businessman in the traditional sense. His business record includes multiple bankruptcies, casinos that collapsed, products that disappeared, Trump University, which resulted in a massive fraud settlement, a long list of ventures that have failed or had to be rescued. But there is one area where Donald Trump undeniably excels: branding. He understands how to turn his persona into a product. His name, his face, his image, that's the commodity. Trump steaks, Trump water, Trump airlines, Trump University, Trump towers, even Bibles with his name attached to it. Gold letters on buildings. His brand is his identity, and his identity is the brand. Branding is not just something that he does, it is the organizing principle of his public life. And that brings us to his deeply troubling portrayal, literally on the side of the U.S. Department of Justice. Donald Trump has once again plastered his own face on a large banner outside a federal government building. Now, this is clearly not the first time. Within weeks of taking office, he's put his image on the Department of Agriculture. He has repeatedly treated government buildings the way he treats commercial property, as surfaces for his personal promotion. But placing his image at the Department of Justice forces a more serious confrontation. Because of all the agencies in the U.S. federal government, DOJ is supposed to embody one central idea: that we are a nation of laws, not a nation of men. This is not a rhetorical flourish. It is arguably the most foundational maxim of our Republican system of government. It means that institutions are supreme. It means that law is applied neutrally. It means the identity of the person involved, their wealth, their power, their status, their popularity, is irrelevant. What matters are the facts and the law, applied by detached officials and judged by courts expected to rule dispassionately and impartially. Justice is supposed to be blind. It's not supposed to have a face. Anyone's face. When a president plants his own face on the headquarters of the Department of Justice, he symbolically collapses the distinction between the individual and the institution. The message, intentional or not, is unmistakable. The institution is an extension of him. He is the institution, and the institution is him. Stated more plainly, justice becomes whatever Donald Trump says it is. Not a detached and neutral standard, not the faithful application of the law to facts, not an independent process insulated from cults of personality. Personality becomes the law, and the law becomes his personality. The law becomes synonymous with the man. And when that happens, the foundation of a constitutional republic has already started to erode. This isn't about aesthetics. It isn't about whether you like him or dislike him. It's about institutional decay. A system designed to restrain power cannot survive if the person holding that power treats the system itself as a branding platform. When governance becomes marketing, when institutions become backdrops, when justice becomes personalized, the constitutional architecture starts to crack. This is not how a healthy republic behaves. And if we normalize it, if we shrug and say this is just style, just messaging, just politics, then we are accepting the quiet transformation of our system from rule of law to rule by personality. At that point, we are no longer a nation of laws. We are a nation of men. And that is a clear sign that something foundational is failing.